Taurus, welcome to your powerful messages for June reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So basically, Taurus, I'm just going to ask Spirit what you need to know about June, what's happening, unfolding. If anything has already happened already that you need more clarity on, I'm going to ask about that. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pool to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect your energy by doing this. So I'm just going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may be having, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Taurus. Whoa, okay. The first thing I heard was like drums, like a specific like boom, 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 you know? So I wonder if that's like even someone's heartbeat or even just the drums, like you're drumming to the beat of your own drum, and maybe even that's throwing some people off, or you're noticing someone doing that. Maybe some of you guys have joined a drum circle or have always played drums, I don't know. But that's the first thing I heard. And then I saw a raccoon, and I'm not very certain on exactly what the spiritual meaning of raccoon is. If you want to comment it below, you can please do, to help people understand. But intuitively, like, they're very smart. They're, you know, a little bit of scavengers, but they're very resourceful. They look for means to survive. And they're kind of savages at surviving too. So I wonder if that's something that you've kind of have been faced with, Taurus, is to just survive and to find ways, inner resources, outer resources, to get something together. Certain plans that may have gone like off tracks that you are trying to kind of fix or just find another way around it. Someone could also, if this is like someone else's energy, I'm seeing someone with very heavy eyeliner, and you maybe feel like they're up to something. We'll look into that. But then I saw like a basement, or like what is it called? Like it's kind of like a bomb shelter almost, but like that, like those doors open and you kind of see like it's dark, it's black as you kind of open that, but someone's like deciding and having the courage to just go in. So I wonder if there's like something you're facing, something you're deciding to dive deeper in. I wonder if this is shadow work, shadow diving that some of you guys are doing from something that has triggered you that you don't want to have trigger you anymore. I'm really curious about this. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you guys. Like a bunker, I guess, is the best word for it. But anyway, tell me more about Taurus's month. Ooh, that was fast. Let's see what it is. Joy and contentment. Yes, Aries just got this card. So if you have strong Aries in your chart, I suggest checking out the Aries reading to see if there's messages for you here. You know, you guys have been through it. I feel that. I feel like, you know, you thought this was going to be your year, and maybe even around your birthday was a bit difficult, whether you felt like it wasn't really celebrated, or you didn't get that call for someone you should have, or I don't know. It's just been a little bit rough for you guys. But I feel that's all about to change. And I do feel that there's something that maybe even facing or deciding you want to kind of get through, or that you're going to succeed in no matter what. Like that push and that drive and that will to survive this is kind of what's going to come out on the other side very beautifully for you. And especially with that drum beating and the meditation that I was feeling, like Taurus, you may have to make the decision to do something that is outside of your comfort zone or something offbeat that other people may judge you for, but you are being called to do it for a reason. You're being called to follow that path for a reason. And I think it's going to lead you somewhere to, you know, a whole new experience that you haven't experienced before. So whether that's like traveling to a new country, moving to a different state, country, I feel for a lot of you guys, this has to do with just maybe exploring certain practices, rituals that your family doesn't really understand, but it's doing so much for you positively. I do feel like a spiritual retreat for some of you guys around this in June. But yeah, good things are unfolding finally, I feel the need to say. And again, if you've been experiencing good things this whole time, awesome, more to come. But for some of you where it's like, yeah, I just felt like it's just another day of pushing through, I feel something in June is going to make you kind of happy that you fought for yourself. Tell me more about June for Taurus. The letter A is sticking out to me as an Anna. Alan, first, middle, last initial to mean something to someone, or someone's name could end with an A. Self-reliance, yes. I love this for my Tauruses. I mean, so I don't know how much you guys know about astrology, but my dominant sign, so, you know, out of all the signs in my chart, I'm mainly fixed in Earth. So I'm dominantly Taurus. It's like my marked sign or whatever. So like, I understand the resilience of Taurus. I understand like the slow but steady wins the race. And as much as like, I feel my Cancer energy, sometimes I pull on my like Taurus energy when I really need to push through and push hard. And that's my Mars and Taurus type of placement, right? But it says, don't be afraid to fly solo. And that's like the beat of the drum I was kind of seeing, right? So Taurus, you may be faced with like some sort of decision to do something for yourself or to having to go a certain journey or path by yourself. But I feel as if this is something that has been brewing for a long time, and now the decision is going to be made. I'm really drawn to this constellation in the corner, so I wonder if some of you guys have always been like studying constellations, have a constellation tattoo, but this is in the stars for you, Taurus, and you know you are guided to do this for a reason. Wow, okay. I feel like you're going to master something through it by taking this step, by giving yourself a chance. Despite what anyone else has to say, you like make it against all odds of what people were predicting for you. Wow. Okay, so 3 major things happening for Taurus in the month of June through the tarot. Let's see. 3 major themes for Taurus. Someone could be wearing white right now. White's someone's favorite color, aura color. But this is like a whole new you that you're deciding to pursue, or a whole new chapter in your life that is going to bring you a lot of joy and content no matter what. Tell me more. Moving on, number 6. 6 of Swords. Aquarius energy. So why I said number 6, some of you guys could be life path 6s, or you could have a birthday May 6th, May 16th, or April 26th, or something happened along those dates that is now like pushing you forward, and you are moving in the positive direction, Taurus. You are like, your inner compass has been telling you that it is time now in June, and maybe some of you are taking that trip or going on a vacation or doing that move you've always been wanting to do, but you're moving in the right path by doing what it is you feel like you want to do, what you need to do for your self-growth, for your, you know, evolution personally, and for your happiness. It matters, Taurus. Your happiness matters. Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy for Taurus. Wisdom, the Hierophant. Whoa. Taurus energy, also Capricorn energy for me as a reader. There's a lot you're learning and a lot that you are using of what you've learned for your own benefit, but you are like inspiring a lot of people, influencing a lot of people, but I think they're a little silent about it because maybe these are your first few steps or you're just trying this out now, but like you know, you could get judgment, but there's a lot more people looking at you in astonishment, like, wow, Taurus is really doing this. Taurus is really going on their path, and they're really being inspired by you. And I think through the end of this, you'll gain a lot of wisdom. And I think even for some of you, this is not like an impulsive decision you're making. This is something you have come to think about for a very long time, but there's just something that you feel with the Hierophant. Now I need to dedicate to. Now I need to go on this journey and start implementing this in my everyday life. But you know, I'm seeing this crown on this woman's head in this picture, and then with the Hierophant, like, you will be known for this part of your life, or you'll look back at this part of your life for moving forward, or, you know, choosing to beat to your own drum for your own happiness, that is going to be remembered by a lot of people, and more importantly, yourself. Even with the Hierophant, this, you know, I wonder if some of you guys are getting married, deciding to get married. Someone is going to ask you for their hand in marriage with the Hierophant. That's what I feel for some of you guys as well, especially with the wearing the white, right? Or something that will affect your marriage in a sense. That could be whatever it is for you guys on a personal level. I think some of you, if you were wondering if you should like break off or break apart, there's something that is telling you that you want to hold on to this or try it. I don't know. One more thing. And then we have the Hanged Man with sacrifice. Ooh, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the sacral chakra. So for some of you guys in June, you're feeling very strong sacral chakra activations. This is where your creativity comes in, your emotions come in, your intuition, your desires come in. So I feel like you guys are really tapping into your sacral chakra, and it's even activated around certain people, certain situations. And that's a sign for you about moving towards something or sticking through with something here till the very end. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Tell me more about the Six of Swords for Taurus. The Four of Wands. Yeah. So Aries energy. Interesting. So you may be moving towards the person that you want to be with, that you want to fight this out with, that you feel you could have a future with, but there's been bumps in the road. Definitely. Now, let me get this clear so people don't twist what I'm trying to say. If you know you are in a toxic situation or one that's not good for you, that's maybe what you're moving on to for something that you see better for yourself. I'll make that clear. What I'm seeing for others of you, though, is the fact that like you really care about someone, or whether this is a romance, or it could be a family member, or it could be a friend, right? That maybe it's been a little bit rocky with, but you're remembering that there's something about the two of you when you are at your good status, how well it works, how, you know, much fun you guys have when you're together in a good vibration. And even some of you with the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords, this is definitely moving homes. And maybe some of you have recently moved and you're starting to get settled in the new place you've moved into. And I think, you know, by moving or shifting, the energy has been doing very well for you. And I wonder if some of you are going to reunite with your family soon, especially if you moved away from your family. This may be that time. Tell me more about the Hierophant here for Taurus. Ooh, 3 cards. I'm taking them all. Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Libra energy, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. A blessing here, really. And then we have the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Wow, resilience. Let me tell you something, Taurus. You know, with the Queen of Swords, and already have decided a path for you that you need to follow no matter what. And I feel for some of you guys, you are already seeing the blessing of what it's given for you, or you can sense it, that I know I'm drawn to this for a reason. I know I'm guided here for a reason. I know I'm meant to go down this path for a reason, and I am decisive about it. I am clear about it, and I'm letting everyone know that I'm clear about it. I'm seeing very, very curly hair, tight curled hair that you may be known for, or that you're telling someone with this type of hair. I do feel there's conversations around your decision. There may be people that are like questioning you or doubting you, but you said it clear. This is what it is. This is how I feel my life purpose is. And even some of you guys, like, you have a life purpose of service. whether that means, you know, being a light worker, or if that means being a healer, or even like teaching, or life work, like a life worker or a motivational speaker. Like that's what you guys are here to do. But with the Seven of Wands, yeah, there may be family members are like, are you sure about this, Taurus? And maybe they were worried if you're not going to make enough money, or if you're kind of going off this beaten path, but you've thought about this and you know it's best for you. And so that's what you're fighting for and defending. You're defending your decision. And I think by sticking through it and sticking to it, even when it gets hard, I'm seeing like plumbing issues that could be happening, or like outside factors that may be making it a bit difficult. Like, you know that nothing good comes for free, and that there has to be something to give in order to receive. And that's what you're doing in the middle of the month or soon to come. And it's showing as an example. And people are shocked at how you made it through this. Now, sacrifice, the Hangman. Tell me more about this energy. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups. Wow. 2 sixes here. Your birthday could be, again, May 6th, like I said, May 16th, or April 26th, which is, you know, interesting why I even said that in the beginning. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. Wow. Okay. 3 sixes here. I know that has a negative connotation with the organized church, but I feel all angel numbers are angel numbers, and sixes are about harmony, rebalance, restoration. And so I feel for some of you guys with the Hangman and the Six of Cups, there's an old way of being, or an old way of yourself that you are leaving behind. And that's maybe where you're doing that shadow work, or that depth diving into seeing, you know, it's very scary for me. I haven't done this before. I'm used to doing what I've always been doing, and that's my safety zone. But I'm seeing something in a different light, in a different perspective, and it's bringing me to a better understanding. So this has to change. I feel that's what you're identifying, something in your life that has to change. And there could be a sacrifice behind that, a relationship with someone, or, you know, a way of comfort that, you know, yeah, it was great to live the way I was, but I want more, and I need, like, my soul is hungry for more. And so I think with the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, from where it's, you know, started in the beginning and now it's here, like, what Spirit wants you to focus on is how you move forward and seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, and how it's all going to be worth it, Taurus. So get the momentum going, start making the changes, start taking the action, and be clear about it with the Swords energy. Yeah, okay. Tell me more about June for Taurus. Tell me more about June for Taurus. That card wanted to come out but went back in. Okay. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay. I forget, there was another sign this came out for. If you know it, comment below. But number 35, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself above all else. You know what's right for you. You need to ground that. You need to be strong in that. And you're a fighter, Taurus. You're a spiritual warrior. And, you know, you've overcome so many challenges, battles, that this one that you may be facing is not going to be any different. But I think the outcome is going to be way worth it. And you have Archangel Michael fighting at your side, clearing away the debris, clearing away people that would detriment you from this. I feel Michael fights beside you, or an angel like Michael, or a protector like Michael. This could even be a passed down loved one that was a veteran, a fighter, you know, gave you that fighting energy perhaps. And Michael's here for you to make sure that what you've decided on will be grounded. And some of you may be working on the root chakra as well, to kind of restore that, any sort of, am I making the wrong choice? Am I making the wrong decision? Any sort of insecurities around that, kind of like firming yourself in it again, reminding you know who you are. You know you can trust yourself, despite what anyone tries to say to you to throw you off of that. And I do feel like some of you guys need to do grounding meditations definitely this month, especially if you guys are venturing out into something brand new, going to the beat of your own drum that feels like uncertain, grounding meditations will definitely help with you through those feelings. But I think even for a lot of you, like with the Hierophant here, because he's, you know, the way I see it on the table, he's looking at the Hierophant, Archangel Michael is. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure you have this Hierophant energy. Your soul purpose is fulfilled, that you will be accomplished at this, that you will be remembered for this. You will be respected for this. I got you. I'll bring this Ace of Cups in. And you may have to work for it. You may have to be patient for it, but it will happen with the Ace of Cups. Feels really rejuvenating for you to make this decision on your own. Tell me more about June for Taurus. Intimacy. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was feeling with some of you guys, whether this is about a relationship and maybe, you know, you're about to do a whole new thing with your relationship that's getting a lot more serious, and there's a lot of planning around it, a lot of moving parts around it, but you guys feel so strongly about each other. It's all worth it, especially if there's long distance here. I think there's decisions of moving closer to each other if that's the case. But even for some of you that I was saying, like there has been a relationship you've been really battling for or have been trying to fight for, like I think you guys really are coming to a resolution. You guys are coming to understand that maybe you are different, but that's what makes you guys, you know, go so well when you put aside the need for someone to be a certain way in order for me to accept them. I think that's where you guys are having that better understanding of one another. And with the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups, there may be someone that will be deciding to change, whether that's you, Taurus, or this other person, or both of you, to become better versions of yourselves for one another. And yeah, I think it's further bonding what you two have. It's further solidifying what you two have. You guys may be total opposites, but you work so well together. And I think that's what you're being reminded of this month in June. And others of you, this could be a brand new person coming in that may have significance, big significance for, you know, the rest of the year at least. This is such a random confirmation, but someone's like breath smells really good. I don't know if they chew gum or have a mint in or just brush their teeth, but maybe that's something you notice about this person too. Anyway, let's go ahead and get one more card for Taurus. And I'm going to read the excerpt from the book because I'm getting to know these cards myself and I want to represent them the best way I can. But I also think there are beautiful excerpts here. So anything else that Taurus needs to know right now for the month of June? Kriya. Nice. I love that. Look. That image is gorgeous. Okay. Some of you guys may have like a gemstone that's red that you always wear, like a ruby, a garnet. Maybe it's even like a family heirloom. But let's see. Kriya, number 21, spirituality. Effortless flow. So it says, life feels like a river that you are graciously floating down with ease. You are on the path of your dharma, highest purpose, and doors are opening for you. One connection leads to another and things are moving at high speed. Kriya. Don't feel overwhelmed. This is how life is meant to be experienced. When you are in Kriya, everything requires far less effort. The universe is propelling you in the direction of your dharma and providing you with assistance to fulfill the very important role you play. You no longer have to push, but rather can surrender to the greater forces at play. Keep up the flow and don't lose sight of the greater goal, uplifting the vibration of this planet. Wow. So yeah, some of you guys have that purpose and I've been seeing that from the start. It's through spiritual service. It's through uplifting people. It's through helping people. But I think there's something right now where you need to do for yourself in order to be that vibration to help others. Whether that's your healing journey, whether that's, you know, a transformation journey, whether that's doing something you've never tried before. But Spirit knows you're entering this time of being ready. And I think with joy and content, it's just a card of a reminder to let you know what's on the other side of this and to not give up, because you're going to be so, so happy that you did this, that you pursued this, that you gave yourself this chance when no one else would. You are more powerful than you realize, Taurus. And I think at the end of the month, you'll see that exactly unfold. So thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your June journey, what's happening, what's to come. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.